First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rodney Harris.
What a great start to the week here across North Georgia. We're going to get up to 85 degrees this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. We are starting in the upper 50s, low 60s this morning as you get to work. By 9 a.m. we're at 69, lunchtime 78, and at 3 o'clock 84 degrees will be your temperature. By Tuesday we're at 86 degrees. Wednesday there is a 20% chance of scattered rain in your forecast. This is new since this past weekend, so I do want to bring out our forecast model for Wednesday. We have an area of low pressure that's going to develop near Florida. Very weak, not tropical, but it will produce rain for South and Middle Georgia for sure. And for us in North Georgia, some of that rain will make it as far north as North Georgia. So Wednesday, we'll have some scattered showers out there. This particular model is actually showing quite a bit of rain. Just stay tuned on this. We got to see exactly what happens with this low near Florida. But at this point, 20% chance of some scattered showers on Wednesday. More clouds for sure with a high of 83 degrees. Thursday, it's back to dry weather with a high of 85. And then this weekend, we have a weak front that's going to get close to North Georgia. It's that time of year where these fronts are going to really struggle to move south as we get into summertime. But it'll get close enough to give us a 40% chance, some scattered storms on Saturday, 50% on Sunday. Not a first alert yet, but it does look like you have a pretty good shot at getting some rain over the upcoming weekend. So we'll keep you up to date on that. We'll also check in on Fulton County. We still have a first alert for traffic on 285 near Hartsville, Jackson. We'll talk more about that. More first alert weather and traffic to come.